In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your email configuration to process all your emails if you want to use things like your autoresponders and broadcasters that are already built into your own system. If you don't want to use these features, you don't have to. You could always use something you already have. So if you go to settings and go to API and webhook, you're going to see multiple different options here. We've got Go High Level, Get Response, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, HubSpot, ConvertKit, Klaviyo, Pipedrive, and Aweber so far. If you have something else that you would like to have added and they have an API, you can just suggest that to me and I'll add that right into the system. So there will be no extra expense if you use something you already have. If you do want to do what I recommend and use the system's built-in email capabilities, then what I recommend you do is go to email here and configuration. And the service processor that I recommend is called Elastic Email. So to get to that, you go to SMTP provider here. And then from this drop down, you're going to choose the first one on the list, Elastic Email. And then you want to click on View Pricing. And then you're going to see the starter here for $19 a month under the email API pricing. That's the one you want to get. And this will give you up to 50,000 emails a month. Once you get this, you're going to go into your email configuration and you'll see here it's got the host already set for you. It's got the port already set for you. So all you need is your username and password for the service to enter there. But you're also going to need to enter your name or your business name and your from email. So this can be any email you want. In my case, I usually use admin, but you could have it be your name or anything you want there. And in order to get this working so you can actually receive emails to that email address, you are going to need to set that up inside your hosting. So if you have the hosting that I recommend, what you're going to do is go to Hosting and Servers, and from the drop down, you're going to log into your control panel. Once you're logged into your control panel, you're going to go to Email Accounts, and you want to create an email account. So right here, you'll click Create, and then right here, you're going to choose a username. So whatever username you want that to be, I usually go with admin. That could be your name or anything else you want it to be. And this is going to be the actual email that you have your emails sent from. So once you enter the name that you want for the username, then you're just going to click on Generate here, generate a password, and then just click on Create. Okay, so once your email has been created, you'll see right here, you have the option to check your email right here. So you can open this email box. But if you want to use the email directly on your computer, which I recommend so you don't have to log into your hosting every time to check your emails, you can go back here and go to Connect Devices. And you'll see here you have options to integrate all of these different services here. So just click on where it says protocols, click on the one you want to integrate. So Mail for Windows 10 or Outlook 2007 for Windows or iOS. Just click on the one you want to integrate and that will give you instructions. You can also have it email you instructions right here by just putting your regular email like your Gmail or something right there. Okay, so once you have the email that you want to actually use, you're going to enter that in your email configuration right here for your from email. Make sure your name is entered, and then for your username and password, you've got to set your Elastic Email username and password or whatever service you're using. Again, I recommend Elastic Email. And then go down here and save the changes. Now, the next thing you need to do is you need to verify your email with Elastic Email or your other provider. So I'm going to copy this out of here and I'm going to go into Elastic Email and I'm going to go to verifications here and enter that email right there. Once you have your email verified, the next thing you need to do is go to Settings and Domains right here and click on Manage Domains. and click on Start Verification, and then click on I own a domain, and then enter your domain there and click Continue. Now that's going to give you instructions on the DNS settings that you need to set. So what you need to do is right here where it says log into your domain provider, you're going to go into your hosting and you're going to go to your cPanel. Now this will be the case if your hosting was purchased with A2 Hosting or hosting.com. If you got your domain on Namecheap or GoDaddy or somewhere else, then you're going to log in there to do this part. So what we're going to do, what I like to do is just search here for DNS and then go to Zone Editor. And then for your website, you're going to open up where it says Manage. You'll click that. You're going to see all your DNS records here. So for each of these things that your provider tells you to do, you've got to enter new records for those. So the first thing it tells you to do, we're going to click Continue. And it's going to say Add entries to your DNS settings right here. The SPF is the first one. And then if you already see this record, so you want to look for a text with a V equals SPF there. So in the zone editor, if you see it's already there. If you didn't find that record, then you select the first one. If you did found that, like I just did, you click on I found the record. And then this is going to give you instructions of what you need to set there. So what we're going to do is it says you need to add this variable. So since you already have something, what you need to do is add this variable to it. So what I'd like to do is just copy this out of right here. Just do Control C to copy that. And I like to go into Claude and I say add elastic email to this. You could also do that with ChatGPT or any other AI service. And so that will give you the updated record there that you can just paste in there. So I'm going to copy that and go back here and click Edit. And all we need to do for that one is just to select all and paste that in there and save that record. So now we've got that one updated. So now we're going to go back to the instructions and we're going to go to the one that says DKIM. And here it says you need to create a new text record. So what we're going to do is copy the first thing right there. You can click this copy thing to copy that. And we're going to go back into the zone editor, add a record here, paste that there. Make sure you change the type to text. So we've got the name right there. And then for the record, we're going to go back to right here and copy this. And then we're going to go back to the DNS settings here and paste that in there and click on Save Record. So that's created. So we're going to go to the next instruction here. And you see it says create a new CNAME record. So we're going to copy this for the CNAME record. Go back in the zone editor. And we're going to do add record. And then we'll select CNAME here and copy that for the name. And then we're going to copy the next thing here, copy for the value. Go back in the zone editor and paste that into the record right there. Save that. And then we're going to go down to DMARC here. And this one has, all of these other ones have to be done first before DMARC will work. And so what you can try to do is you verify record from this point and just make sure the first three are verified. You see you got these green checks. They're all good to go. So the last one is DMARC that we need to do. So we'll scroll down here and we'll copy the name here. And you see it says create a text record. So we'll go in here and add a record. Paste that in for the name. If If you get this error, that just means you don't have this set right. This needs to be changed to text. And then go back here again and copy the value and paste that in for the value and save record. So once that's done, just go down here and re-verify the domain, and you want to make sure that everything is green. If everything is green there, you should be good to go. So then what you want to do is go back into your email configuration. Again, make sure you have your username and password set here. Make sure you have your name and the same email address that you verified already set there. And then you can click on send test email, and then just check your email box, make sure you got the email. So as long as you got that email, then you're all set up and ready to go.